Today we'll review how to install an iPod adapter to a Camry 2005. This is the set of parts that come with the package. The iPod adapter itself, USA spec, and 3 cables. First thing is to unplug the negative terminal of the battery to be safe. First thing is to pry out the panel in the climate control by using a trim removal tool like this one. So the objective is to remove the clips that hold the trim panel, like these ones here, and I believe there are 6 of them. So once the clips are out, now we have to disconnect the harnesses in the back. 1, 2. Now next step is to pry around this trim panel around the radio and do the same thing. We'll need to snap it out. Okay, so this was a bit tricky to remove this trim. There are 2 clips in the bottom that you need to find and press to release. So there is one clip here to the right, this one in white, and the trick part is to press the plastic one to release it. Same thing here on the left side. There's a similar clip that goes right here, and there are 2 in the top that are the most difficult ones. So this one here on the left, this is the hardest to find. It goes deep to the back, this one here, and again you have to kind of press with the removal tool into the plastic to release it. And same thing here on the top right, this plastic clip over there. But once the trim is removed, there is one connector that we need to release. So this one here, press into the clip, and that's it. So that's the connector for the electronics and the display. Okay, so now the next thing is to remove the stereo, and so we need to remove the screws that hold the frame. Okay, so now we pull the stereo out, and we need to unplug the antenna, I believe, here, and the harness. There are clips underneath. 2, 3. Okay. The adapter in the box came with these 2 cables. It came with one piece and one piece with an adapter cable with 2 extensions. You will only use one of the 2 depending on the model of the radio that you have. So in our case is this one, the female type connector that goes here to the central part of the radio in the back, right there. Then the other end of the adapter cable goes to the long cable that has the round pin, the round pin cables, and these will go to the adapter box. So what I'm gonna do here, since I want the adapter box into the central panel here, the Camry comes with this compartment in the central panel, and I want to put my iPod adapter here. I'm gonna send the cable through the back. From here there is a hole to the side that has some access here to the back. The hole to the side is where the door of the compartment, it's held in place, so you have to kind of have it half closed, half open to feel where the hole is with your hand here, and then you can pass the cable through there and get the cable into the compartment. The idea is then to, once we pass the cable through the back hole over there, down to the compartment here in the center. Now the round connector goes to the adapter box where it's labeled audio or radio, and now we can have the iPod adapter here in the center compartment. Later on we'll put the other cable that goes to the iPod, but for now we just check that the door closes nicely, and we'll go back to connect the stereo. So we kind of proceed backwards. I'm gonna make sure that all the cables are nicely stowed away. So remember, we're gonna use only one of these two connectors. In this case we're gonna use sorry, I'm putting it backwards. This one here, there. This one will remain unused, I believe. And now we go back to the radio connectors. Now, before we put everything back the way it was, let's give it a try, just to make sure we don't have to open it again. So we have mounted the stereo back in place. The screws are back where they were, although they are not tight yet. I connected the battery back again to give it a try, and then onto the adapter box we connected the cable that goes to the iPod, where it says iPod, and then it goes straight to the iPod device. So let's give it a try. Turn on the radio. Which is now recognized. The way the adapter works is that disc number 8 is dedicated for the direct mode. Now the next thing is to put the trim plates back together. There is a connector that goes to the back, so we first put that back in place. Now we have to align the clips. There are 4 clips. They have to be aligned there and back in place. So putting it back together is a lot easier than removing it. So now next thing is to put the control back together. One connector there, second connector there, and 2 main clips here, and there were 2 other clips, small clips here in the bottom. So these 2 clips on the right, 2 clips on the left. Make sure you align them back in place. It should be there, in place, there. So 2 and 4. Back together like nothing happened. Okay, so in the final setup, now we have the adapter box inside here with the cable that goes to the iPod. We can connect the iPod here to the cable. I have it there. We can test it by turning on the radio.